and we are eagerly wait for your words.
Thank you.
We are eagerly wait for your words.
Thank you. Professor Ashutosh Sharma, Secretary, Department of Science and Technology. Dr. Anita Gupta, Head of Innovation and Entrepreneurship, DST. Dr. Anil Agarwal, Joint Secretary, DPIIT. Dr. Suresh Kumar, President, Science Parks and Incubator Association, ISBA. Startup Conclave Organizing Team from IISF and ISBA. Dear students, academia, researchers, startup, incubators, mentors and investors, industry association, policy makers and distinguished guests, all my dear friends, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I am giving my all best wishes to all of you. I am giving this wishes for making more research, more innovation, which is going to helpful for our country and which is exactly a correct pathway for Atmanirbhar Bharat. The innovation, entrepreneurship, science, technology, research, skilled and successful practices, we name it as a knowledge, and conversion of knowledge into wealth is the future. Presently in Indian scenario, we have got lot of IITs, engineering colleges, polytechnic colleges, skill development institutes, training institutes, research organization, and everywhere the small people are doing lot of research. Already in the whole world, in the global economy, our software engineers are well recognized and respected. At the same time, our doctors, they have highest reputation in the USA and UK and in the Western countries. As far as Indian situation is concerned, India has got the strength of having young, talented engineering manpower, highest in the world is available in India. We are a rich nation with a poor population. And exactly, if we want to make a nation with a rich population, we need to visualize what exactly the problems which we are facing and where we need to concentrate more. India is divided into two parts. One is India and another is Bharat. I remember at the time when I was student, I remember the speeches of Shetkari Sanghatan leader, Kisan leader, Sharad Joshi. And he elaborate always divide it into India versus Bharat. I am not taking that spirit, but 115 aspirant districts which are socially, economically, educationally backward, and in particular agriculture, rural, tribal area, where the growth rate is very negligible, GDP contribution is very negligible, per capita income is very negligible. They are socially, economically and educationally backward. As far as the social sector, all type of development in this area is also not up to the mark. We need to give priority for the development of the people, those who are socially, economically, educationally backward. Particularly the tribals, 115 aspirant districts, and agriculture and rural economy, where we need to more concentrate on that. But before that, we have to analyze the thing properly and we to understand what exactly the problems are. Now the science, technology, innovation, research is the future. First of all, it is to be expected from everybody that we need research in all sectors. And that is exactly the need of the country. But somewhere what my feeling is, we need to prioritize exactly which sector where we need to more concentration. Actually, frankly speaking, we have to divide it into two parts. The technology, innovation and researches in the particularly in the agriculture, rural, tribal and 115 aspirant district. And other type of researches also there. We are making researches in everywhere. Now the PPE kit, sanitizer is equally important. But my suggestion is presently what are the strengths and weaknesses? Without that, we cannot formulate the policy. In the rural and agriculture and tribal area, what are the raw materials available where we can convert? So, and what is the situation of the country? What type of products we need? What type of development we need? We need to identify. For example, we are importing urea. Urea is very important for agriculture. Whether we have any research by which we can take the urea, nitrogen from the air and giving to the plant, nothing like that. But presently, a lot of people are making research on it. Now, in many industries, we have a problem that carbon dioxide is available. Whether we have got any technology for which where we can convert, we can make the value addition in carbon dioxide and get some new products by which we can create employment potential, and that will contribute to our growth. My suggestion is presently, particularly I will request Dr. Anita ji and Professor Ashutosh Sharma ji that what type of imports in India presently we have. And first of all, if you get the list of the imports, different type of material, then you can focus on the research that whether these atoms which we are importing presently, whether it is possible for us to make these atoms in India. What are the strength and constraint in that? So you can present it to the startup student or a young talented engineering student that these are the challenges. For example, I am as a transport minister, I am in charge for automobile industry. The automobile industry's turnover is 4,50,000 crore. 1,45,000 crore are exports. And this is the industry which is giving maximum employment potential in India. Now, we have visualized the policy for the future that our target is to make Indian automobile industry as a number one manufacturing hub in the world. For that reason, we should be competitive, quality-wise best, cost effective, and 100% the designing of the quality design is also equally important. So now in Indian situation, all reputed brands in the world are present. Mercedes, BMW, Toyota, Honda, Hyundai, all are here. And now we have taken a decision for scrapping policy. Now it is to be recommended to the Prime Minister office, and I am confident as early as possible it will clear. So by this policy, first of all, as a shipping minister, I have taken decision that increase the draft of the port. You can ask me what is the reason, what relation they have with the automobile industry. The draft of the port is very important because if the draft is 18 meter, we can take the ship of 2 lakh ton of ship to the port. Presently somewhere draft is 14 meter, 12 meter. So there we can take the ship up to 1 lakh ton, 1 lakh 20, 125. But by huge quantity we need 18 meter draft by which we can get a 2 lakh ton of ship. Now what is the idea behind it? Actually the whole bhangar of automobile industry is available in the whole world. For environment point of view, there is a problem. So the idea is we will take all this automobile waste to India on Kandla port, on different port, and where we will make industrial clusters for automobile. The raw material, aluminum, steel, rubber, plastic, copper, everything will be available on a very, very cheaper rate. And where we can make this scrapping of this all vehicles by which we will get this raw material, and where we can make the automobile spare parts, we will reduce the cost. And that is exactly the economics behind all these things, that we can reduce the cost, we will improve the quality, and we will be more competitive in international market. So if you want to make investor, if they want, we feel that all investors in the world, they should invest in India. But without economics, no one is going to invest. So by making this type of facility, we can reduce the production cost of the car, truck and bus and two-wheeler. Presently, the Bajaj and TVS and Hero, they are now exporting their 50% of production to abroad. And that because of that we are getting foreign exchange, not only foreign exchange, but it is creating employment potential in the country. So exactly on that line, if the automobile, truck, buses, tractors, everything, it start a big export from India, it is going to boost Indian economy. It is going to create more employment potential. I feel that the people like you who are making science, research and all scientific activities, already you are doing. But we should have a long-term vision for at least for 25 years. My suggestion is we have to make it for 50 years. Now you just understand the fuel. We are importing the petrol, diesel, crude oil of 8 lakh crores. We are spending 8 lakh crores from our economy and we are using it for import of crude oil. And because of crude oil also we are facing the problem of air pollution. Air pollution and water pollution is a big concern in the country. So now whether our startup, our research centers, our institutions, whether they can visualize to make a policy that we can make biofuels in the country surplus. There is we need diversification of agriculture towards energy and power sector. Now you just take an example, we have sugar surplus. Our international price of sugar is 22 rupees per kg and our market price is 34 rupees per kg. So last year we giving incentives for export of sugar, that is 10 rupees per kg, we give 6,000 crore for exporting sugar from India. This is a national loss. Now the idea is, it is a challenge with the Ministry of Science and Technology, that whether it is possible for us to convert more sugar into biofuel, ethanol. It is possible. Already government is giving permission that in place of sugar, from sugarcane juice they can make ethanol. Then from molasses they already can make ethanol. B-heavy molasses, that adding 3% sugar into molasses, also we can make ethanol. And from ethanol we can make many products. And if we can diversify our agriculture, but sugarcane is a main important crop in India. And this is a crisis. And if we can use that sugarcane juice and everything for making of ethanol, and the spent wash is the byproduct, and press mud is the byproduct, and from spent wash and press mud we can get CNG, bio-CNG. Bifurcate methane from CO2 we get bio-CNG, and CNG can be a fuel for all truck and buses. I am already working on one project in Nagpur where my dream is the sewage water of Nagpur is already we are making recycling of it and selling it to the corporation, to the electricity board of government of Maharashtra, getting 300 crore rupees royalty every year. Now from that water, our idea is to take it methane from that and bifurcate methane from CO2 will get bio-CNG. Presently we convert 100 buses of diesel on bio-CNG and the mission is from car of commissioner, mayor, all type of small vehicles, other vehicles, we want to convert into bio-CNG. At least there will be a saving of 40 crores to corporation and all other people, and by which we can 100% going to save money and we can change our economics. We can reduce the ticket rates, we can reduce the pollution, and it is import substitute, cost effective, pollution free and indigenous. At the same time, hydrogen fuel cell is the future. Now lot of people are doing excellent research work on it. For electric bus, motor, cars and bike, we need lithium ion battery. This can be a field where it is the need of the country that we need the battery which is the cost effective and quality wise best. Here is a big challenge. If we have a research and we can make the alternative for that, the sky is the limit. So electric is the fuel for the future. Ethanol, methanol, biodiesel, bio-CNG and electric. So my suggestion is Our science and technology people should divide our work into two parts. One is agriculture, rural, tribal, 115 aspirant districts, and other is for the urban area. We can also make a lot of research there. But we can make research in urban area for rural cause. That can be a different thing. But my suggestion is, which are the raw material which are available. Now the Parali is a problem in Delhi where we are facing the pollution problem. Our scientists and startups successfully, they are making now 5 ton of Parali is giving 1 ton of bio-CNG. So now presently the farmers are burning all this Parali because of that we are facing the air pollution problem in Delhi. Now there is a system, a culture by which we can reduce the volume of Parali and convert it into bio fertilizer. So organic carbon is most important thing for the agriculture. It is if the organic carbon if we can increase, nothing like that. I am giving an example. In the sewage water we are getting sludge. And the sludge have got 35% of organic carbon. So when to 15-20 days before I was in Niri, I request them that whatever the problem in this area, what are the raw material available in this area, on the basis of that if there is a coordination, cooperation and communication between the stakeholders and you can make exactly the research where we need, then it can be an appropriate thing for our development. All research, whatever type of new research are important, but the research which is going to helpful for that region, for that area, that type of raw material where is available is very, very important. So first of all, I will request you, we have to make the priority list that what is the priority for research, what are the requirement and district wise, state wise, region wise, what are the raw materials are available. Now I am giving you the example bamboo, the northeast, bamboo is available. So whatever the research on bamboo for making furniture, agarbatti sticks, all different type of things, it can be more economically viable. So particularly area wise, region wise, product wise, raw material wise, requirement wise, the mission is we have to make India Atmanirbhar Bharat. The mission is to create eradication of poverty, our mission. So where we need to change. Now I am just giving you an example. In Delhi, we have got one oven and that is they are using 100% bioethanol. So it's very good. Actually, when I go into the details, I know that it was from Germany. It is not a rocket science. The small thing is there. Thousands and lakhs of hotels can use that, in particular the winter time. It is really beautiful. No pollution.